Olio is a free app tackling the problem of food waste, and we do that by connecting neighbours with each other so that they can share their unwanted food rather than throw it away. So if perhaps I'm going on holiday and I'm not going to get to eat all the food in my cupboards or fridge, I can just take a photo of that food, upload it to the Olio app. Neighbours who live nearby get an alert, they can browse through the listings, request what they want, and then they pop round to pick it up. Food waste is one of the largest problems facing humanity today. Globally, we throw away over 1/3 of all the food we produce. Meanwhile, we have 800 million people who go to bed hungry. And food waste is also environmentally devastating. It's the 3rd largest source of greenhouse gas emissions after USA and China. But what most people don't realise is that in the developed world, well over half of all food waste takes place in the home. So the average UK family, for example, is throwing away £700 of food that could have been eaten each year. And we're connecting neighbours so that they can share that food instead of throw it away. So Olio launched in July 2015 as a very, very basic version of the app, available in only 5 postcodes in North London. Fast forward just over 2.5 years, and we now have almost 400,000 users, and together they have shared over 500,000 portions of food. So we've grown very rapidly in that time.
I actually discovered Olio through promotional material that was distributed around the Finsbury Park area. Looked it up, discovered Olio was a really great way to get free things, which is very rare in London, and to kind of help lower food waste. Everything from sort of sandwiches and baguettes to porridge and breakfast baps. There's a whole range of stuff now.
Food-wise, bread, most of the time from my neighbour, and baby stuff for her.
We're a startup, we have a very, very small marketing budget, and so we have harnessed the passion and enthusiasm of volunteers, and we now have over 17,000 volunteers around the world who are spreading the word about Olio on our behalf. I think one of the most important pieces of advice I would give is to make sure that you are solving a real problem that is felt by enough people. And before you go out and build your solution, first see if there's a really, really low cost way that you can test to check that that really is a problem and that people want your solution. So for us with Olio, we did that by creating a closed WhatsApp group and inviting some people who didn't know each other but all lived close to each other to share their surplus food. And essentially through that experiment we got lots of feedback and data that validated our idea of a food sharing app without having to spend a penny. And then the other piece of advice would be to really embrace the lean startup principles, which means get the smallest, most basic version of your product out into the market as quickly as possible, get user feedback, learn and iterate quickly. For us it's particularly attractive though because we know that the retail industry looks very carefully at this report, and so to have our innovative solution which helps retailers have zero food waste stores, and to have our solution presented to them in that way is really powerful in terms of unlocking new conversations.
Just download it and give it a go. It's free, it's easy to use, and you'll discover things on there that you won't believe are free.